Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky, where last episode we made our way into Zeiss, leaving Chloe behind at Erletten as she sets off on her own path for the Royal Guard. Heading through the Coldier Tunnel, we encountered a young girl called Tita on the way. Wanting to fix a broken light, she passed us. With the Brights concerned about her safety, we arrived in time to save her from a monster ambush. Now, having reached the Zeiss Central Factory, full of technological wonders, we're ready to explore a new land. Alright then, that gives us nothing else extra, I don't think, did it? Scent does, however. Firebolt X. It's just there. Actually, I'm going to see what that is. Ah, it's an area one. Sends a wave of flaming balls of fire. Kind of want that, but I don't want the enemies to be, like, rushing at me. I like having my constant attacks from behind. I mean, you could always get rid of, like, Eagle Eye and all that. I mean, essentially, we don't need it. But it is a high-giving gem itself. In fact, I don't think I'd have Thingy X if I didn't have that, to be honest. And information's good, you know. I mean, HP 3 could be the other thing I'm looking for. Getting 5 gems there might be quite nice. I've got the heal here as well. So much to think about with the orbits. So much to think about. Thank you, Puff Land Shark, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Well, going back down again by the look of it. So I'm exploring. Oh. Let's just bring me back. Yeah, get your head in the job. That brought me down the emergency stairs. The ones I wasn't allowed to go through because I had to go through the lift. Okay then. Well, maybe I'll head out this way then, rather than going up this way. Which way's to the guild, anyway? There's all these different floors. This is the second floor. Nope, let's go out the normal way. Let's not explore too weirdly. But you can tell that when I've got multiple layered objects like this, I'm going to get so lost in the future. Oh, wow, that's better. Now, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, you look like you've been working hard. How about a nice cold drink? Sure. Maybe. Right, so Zelia Rose, Flowery Soda. Which have we not got? We've got one of them. Actually, we've got everything here. So they've been all learnt. I don't think I can probably head out of town yet. But I'm just a bit worried about Carnelia Chapter 7. Because, of course, I have to interpret some vague instructions. So I don't get spoiled. Hi, Irene. I have all kinds of beautiful flowers. Please take a look. What kind of beautiful flowers do you have? Bear claws, any fruit, fresh herbs? Okay, that's what you're about. Mother, there are enough flowers on the veranda. Oh, look at these flowers. I'd love to plant these on the veranda, but I'm afraid the colours might clash. I guess it's that time where we explore a whole new town. Where's the weapon shop? Well, so it's landing ports up this way. Why don't we check that out? We didn't check out the landing port for Thingy until way later. The airliner Cedia is currently in port, having just arrived from the west. All passengers en route to the Gransel region, please proceed to the gates. Well, Gransel's not where we want to go yet. Hello, Antoine. Oh, you're that Antoine. Traffic control tower. All unauthorized personnel are prohibited. Liberal Orbital Ship Company. To Gransel to ruin. Dangerous combustible objects prohibited. You mean like orbital cannons? I guess you would have to put that here when you think about it. Docking is a go. Time for a final liftoff check. Is that woman around here then? The one that likes Joshua a bit? Antoine was the cat from back then, right? Shopping episodes. Milk, eggs, paper towels, explosive ammo, killer sword, bath mat, toilet paper. Don't forget the toilet paper. What adventurer goes anywhere without toilet paper? Well, what's this? It's an escalator. Some kind of moving staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it. Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you, this place has been full of surprises ever since we got here. No kidding. I imagine this device is something as well that in the real world is something that probably has a lot of different names. I mean, I've always called it an escalator, but I'm guessing in different countries it would have different names completely. That's incredible. The staircase that moves. It's for the ultimately lazy. Now you have to, well, the people who quantify themselves, are you in the category where you sit, where you stand and you let it take you? Or are you the person who steps? Because I walk. You gotta get there faster. You don't just stand still. And then when someone's standing in front of you and they don't move, you're just like, this makes it faster. Get out of my way. Step. Gods. Maybe I'm impatient. Oh, your braces. Staying arms and guards is the means to fill your needs. My shop is just across the street from the Bracer Guild, so drop by any time. Okay then, Stain. The hero killer. Let's go down below. I need to go to your shop, wherever that is. Oh, not your bedroom. Just across from the Bracer Guild. Well, I probably should press that and we'll be able to find out exactly where it is. Right. Here. Hi. Greetings, weapon enthusiasts. Welcome to Stain's Armed and Guard. Or do the sight of fell accoutrements make your palms sweaty? Well, shop here. We cater to the violently inclined. Ah, fell arms. Decisions. Do I want a balanced general use weapon or do I want an ace in the whole cannon? Oh, to just buy both and stop wasting time worrying. Technically, if we can buy a cannon here, we'll know kind of what we're looking at. And we definitely can. The PO3 was what she had on already. But then you've got the craft cannon, a revamped model of the PO3 with an enhanced drive orbment. Things are costing a little bit more now, that's for sure. So we've got Gurkha knives here. Gives some attack stats difference as well. So we'll buy that. And the spike rod too. A staff with sharp ends, great for making a point, so you say. Right, shield vest, which is actually worse than what we've got. Or a metal jacket, which is way better than what we've got. Though it does put the ADF a little bit down. 2 of them, please. I have just about enough money. Apart from that, we've got the craft shoes, which are way better again to what we've got. Now, I don't have enough money for them just yet, but with a little bit of creative working around, we could do it. Oh, there's a work jumpsuit here for 3,000. It's not as good, but it's interesting it's in there. That might mean something. Well, there's our big bumping equipment. That's what we come for, yeah? There's a few bits we can sell here. Right, the metal jacket there. We can sell battle suits as we go. Metal jacket. And the Gurkha knives. We'll get rid of our skull knives by the look of it. Loads of stuff we can sell. Use our money in 2 seconds. Ah, we'll be fine. Black stave. Skull daggers I'll sell too. I'm only selling for a little bit of mirror when I look at it though. Alright, shield vest is worse. Battle suit, we'll sell them. I have enough money now, no problem. Leather jacket too. I'll sell my holy boots, they're sacred. They're sacred. Let's sell the saber. And the rapier. We even got Agat's broadsword, he left that behind. See, I should sell these two, because no matter what, if I see these guys again, they're gonna have better stuff, right? So I won't need that, but let's get the craft shoes on them. Now we are talking defensively. Being able to buy a whole new set of stuff as soon as we enter town, that's the way we like it. Craft shoes. Our stats are looking much better now. Ah, the beautiful joyous times. Alright, where else are we going? I'm guessing I can't leave town as of yet. Before we leave, we should check in at the guild. There's a lot that I want to discuss with them. That sounds fine to me. Should we talk to the guild yet, though? Or continue going around the place? What's this, general store? That's the bar. We can obviously get some more foodstuffs here. Alright, what do you have to sell? Rotini pasta's not being learned. Black pepper soup's not being learned. That sounds great, soup. Curious confused? Sure. Black pepper soup? Yeah. What's black pepper soup? Sounds great. Sounds like something me and Becca would like a lot. We love pepper. Pepper on everything. Pepper, pepper, pepper. Hello, I haven't seen you all before. Passing through. Well, come in and rest. That I am. I bought your food. It's all good. Oh, home at last. Yeah, I just got back from a little trip to Ruin. I had a good time, but I sure am glad to be back home. Not a problem, sir. Seems like this soup can help you concentrate. But I wonder if it really does anything. I mean, it's water, bouillon, vegetables and pepper. Oh, it's a vegetable soup. But peppery just enough. No thanks also sounds sneeze-inducing. Oh, that sounds beautiful to me. It's one I'd line. It's about time to check our inventory. Once the order's assembled, we'll take all the goods to the Republic via the Wolf Fort. All that's left now is collecting the broken quartz. Wolf Fort. Right, where am I looking? There's a whole area over there. Meow. I haven't checked down here. Louise, why are you so lazy? Hurry up and make the bed. I can't take my nap. Is it Louise or Lewis? Louise. Oh, that's Uriel. Louise, are you listening? Make the bed. Will you shut up a second? I'm looking for a book. Oh, a book? Why did I get stuck with such a mouthy brat of a sister? I'm training for Professor Russell's granddaughter to eat in a second. Sure, you do that. Looking for a book. Let her look for a book. Let her look for a book. Kamikaze, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Right, this is the Russell home. I'm guessing no one's going to be here, though. I don't think we're quite ready to meet a certain Russell yet. Do you? Oh. Looks like the problem's... Yeah, we have no reason to meet, do we? But we will. We will. Nope, no going in there. You like the music, do you? You're jamming. Alright, well, we checked out that side of town. We've got the lodgings over there, the inn. We've got the normal store. The Bell Station General Goods. Let's check if there's a Libelle News Extra. There's a Willie Knit hat, if you want some extra defense, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to have to buy some new food at some point in time here. Ooh, black pepper. I've already got quite a few of that. Quite a few of everything, to be honest. It's beast meat I need to be able to buy. Where's the beast meat when you need it? Right, we've got a Libelle News 6. That's good. My balance is all off again. Maybe if I move that can on the left a little bit more. What are you doing? Hey, it's the church. Always a church. The church is quite simple, isn't it? So different from the surrounding buildings. I wonder if there's a revolving chair or some other hidden gimmick. Really? What? This is the last stop of my Libelle pilgrimage. Quite a strange feeling. Ah, you're the guys we met in Roland, aren't you? Welcome to Deception Church. I'm here to help you with anything, spiritual or mundane. No, you're not. Welcome to Deception Church. Please approach and pray. Do you want to help me take out some monsters? That'd be great. Ah, the memories. I hope Professor Russell built this orbital clock. Orbments drive it, you know. As long as the orbital power don't stop, the clock will keep running. Not many remember the old days anymore when Zeiss was that clock town. Not don't talk to me about clock town. The memories, the nightmares. First orbitally powered clock, made in year 1162 of the Septian calendar by Zeissian manufacturers. What's over here then? Oh, that's leaving again. So I think we checked out pretty much every building and talked to most of the people. Apart from that, we talked to you as well. Hey, we're looking good. Ah, that's the only place I haven't checked out. I was going from Ruin. I heard that the RTL was seen flying around Ruin. It's a shame. If I stayed a little longer, I bet I could have seen it myself. My family just returned from a trip to Ruin. They had a wonderful time. I wish Mum had come with us on our trip to Ruin. There was no use. She's got this phobia about airships. Oh, you can walk your way everywhere. We've proven it quite capable. This is our 4th region, after all. Well, that's the town checked out. Time to head into the guild. Hey, hi there. Pardon us. An Eastern woman, did that say? See, we're finally here, I see. Estelle Joshua, welcome to Zeiss. Huh? You know us? I've already been briefed of your arrival from Wanshon at the Ruined Branch. A cool chestnut hair tied in twin ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kiseki. Zeiss, welcome to your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here. Pleasure is ours. I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. We'll just sign these documents. Okay. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. That should do it. You're both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. Feel free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. That's kind of disappointing. But hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Alright, I had a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She could read minds! Did Jean tell you about him too? The whole sort of matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures. That just leaves Gransel. Or maybe I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Receive the attention, Factory Chief. What's this? It's a letter of introduction to the head of the Central Factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He is basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region. This is in regards to the matter of the Black Orbment. The stories of the mayor's residence paint it as a very mysterious item. I suggest that you consult with the Factory Chief and see what he has to say. Wow, you've really got this all planned out. Do you have some kind of superpower, Kilika? My business is to provide support for bracers such as yourself. I simply decipher the intelligence provided and pass it on as the mandates of my job require. Wow. We really appreciate your assistance. Think nothing of it. I trust you will return to assist us should a major incident occur. You count on us when the time comes. Well, do you want to go ahead and see the Factory Chief? Sounds good to me. Well, first of all, we check out our quest board. So, temporary librarian and track planes monster. Term long. Constance pay is only 250 mirror. I'm seeking an interim librarian with keen investigative skills. Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me in the archives on the second floor. Please understand too that you may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. Okay. Difficulty low, pay is low too. Fast-playing monster. A ferocious monster known as Chronocider has been spotted roaming the Track Plains Road. Racers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Well, I can't go out of town at the moment, can I? Or maybe I can now that I've seen the Bracers Guild. But it's on a long, so we should be okay. Let's see if I can leave, actually. Wow, actually lets me leave. Been wondering about that, to be honest. What 2 rows do we have here? I'm surprised to let me leave that early. South of Elmo Village, Wolf Fort is 280 Selg. Let's go to Wolf Fort. There's a question I have there. Can I, or can I not, get myself another book? Oh, that monster really went at me. Hey, it's those guys we beat up at the farm. There's sleepy sheepy everywhere. But it might lead us to another Carnelia chapter. So, with that in mind, let's have a look-see. Let's just avoid monsters for now. Oh, that's the beast then. The enemies are all on the road. That's me trying to avoid things. They might be too powerful for us for now. Well, we're still not made it to the Wolf Fort, but it looks like one more region and we might make it. A bit worried about these monsters, to be honest. Essentially, the game does place monster placements in a way... There's a chest on that tree. In a way that you can kind of check things out, isn't it? So, like, you generally start with, like, one enemy, and you build up to figure out what their abilities are along a route. Chickens! Hey! If you thought I wasn't going to chase these chickens, you are a fool. Let's see if I can get a Carnelia book. Is this the route time? Well, I guess it's time to go and relieve Private Brahm. No need to rush, though. I'll just wait for him to come and call me out here. Alright, who am I speaking to about this? Oh, welcome to Jack and Squat's pub. As the name supplies, we ain't got much. Jack and Squat. Sadly, both of the owners are out of town right now. That's my little joke. Anyway, we have cheap rooms and plenty of space, so come right in and get comfortable. Well, we'll see what more stuff you have to buy, first of all. A rotini pasta we already got, but a vegetable sandwich we've already got the ingredients for, or the recipe for. Supposedly on my vague thing, I need to speak to a guy called Bruno. Is you Bruno? Tell me your name. It's Private Brahm. He's asleep. Nothing to report. Sure there. Sure. I don't think you're really doing anything either. So yeah, Libel's like a stone throw away, right? I'm practically at Zeiss front door. This is so great. The thing is, can I get it now? Or is this something I need to wait for later? Welcome to the end of the road. We at the Wolf Fort are charged with protecting our border with the Calvard Republic. Since we're talking about the Republic though, our definition of protect is a little different from, say, the base at the Hacken Gate. It's more like keep an eye on. See, thing is, the person might not even be here and I might be coming at a completely wrong time. And I haven't seen a single person called Bruno. This border patrol is an embarrassment. Leave on the job, skipping duty. It's all because the chief looks the other way. I'm the only one who cares about anything around here. Are you sure? It looks like I've come a bit too early. That's the problem. When you have vague instructions. But then if I get more exact, then I'll spoil myself about probably plot events and when I'm supposed to do things, which is not the way I want to go. You've seen a guy called Bruno. He was in Zeiss. Oh, really? Zeiss, move on, Bruno! He's the one who said he needed to move the stuff, isn't he? So we've got some more events to do back in town, by the look at. Yeah, better safe than sorry, though. I'm happy with my choice. Let's put it that way. Well, that's like a praying mantis type guy. Alright, Tira bombs got there. No monsters. Let's just get out of here. Safely, does it? These monsters are completely different variants than what we saw before. I mean, we've got the extra gear, sure. We still don't quite know how strong the actual monsters are. I'd like to start at the start of the road, but it looks like we'd have to fight this guy, doesn't it? Let's see how much experience they give, because that's quite a lot. I mean, we've got long on this. So that in itself is a bit of a worry. We can do damage to them quite nicely. It just depends how much they hit for. I mean, we've got one that's literally on a critical here, and I can't move them off of it by the look of it. So you've got to worry. I imagine Comet would do good damage because of the piercing. Let's see how much they hit me for. Let's see if they've got instant death. We could be wiped out straight away. 129. Yeah, that guy's just moved. We've got a guy with critical, but he's in the back. That's lucky. Except he's using an ability called Golden Armor to increase his strength and defense. These guys are hitting quite hard. To eliminate one of them as fast as possible would really be the way to go. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. I mean, we hit one for a bit. No noble weak points as well. That's the real problem. I need to make sure that they can't get a critical on me. I mean, using instant kills would be good as well. How can I manipulate the turn order in the nicest way? That's what I need to do. Manipulate turn order. Seems whenever I attack one, it actually just shuffles down to the next one. I don't think I can get my turn order to work out the way I want it to. So really then, what I've got to do is focus on one and get it killed, yeah? Still can't hit two from there. Right in the middle of this death ring. I wanted it. Move won't do it either. I don't think I can kill a guy if I go S-break though at this point. Like, I'd have to kill one of these. And I don't think I'm going to do enough damage, am I? Well. Better to get damage on when we can. Okay, that strength defense guy coming in is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Oh my god, they're increasing power even more. Yeah, that was going to hurt. Right, I need to heal. They are literally landing on every critical. That's unreal. Alright, learn the recipe for seasonal tart. We could just get wiped out on the next go because of that attack buff that they've managed to get. Oh, this is really worrying. See, I think keeping Hurricane would have been better. No, it didn't get it. Right, we might have to run after this. Well, this could be the first death. I think we're basically living this, but it's going to be really harsh. They just keep going. You don't use a Tira bomb on yourself? Is it because she's stuck in a thing? Ooh, that's not gonna work. There's one that's literally dead, but Estelle will go down most likely. I'd have to revive her on the next turn. I think what I'm best off doing is like an ability or something to try and knock them down a little bit more. Oh my god, even Flicker won't hit him there. Like if I go for a Hell Gate then and hit all three, Estelle's gonna die, right? I might get a feint, you never know. Oh, I did. So one more is not going to attack. And he used golden armor. Maybe Estelle will live? No.
I'm sorry.
I can heal her even though I wanted to. Alright, in terms of that, we have a Celestial Balm, which I feel is the only way I'm going to get out of this fight. And I feel that's a pretty useful item. Alright, she's going to get a go. In fact, we got 2 goes, so I should keep casting. Okay. I don't really want to move anyone out of the circle here. So should I go with something like a Stone Impact or something? Or maybe confuse someone. That could work. Oh, the feint on the confused target. Now they've gathered up, that's working. Is that a guarantee confused then, is it? Okay, well that works. There's never Hell's Gate. Josh is doing this. Josh is doing this. Everyone's fainted. Josh was saving the game. He's saving it all. I don't guess I use a craft here. Josh was saving us with Hell's Gate. Hey, it's down if it's down. We just had to kind of tank a bit at the start and let them gather up, then we're all good, right? If it works, it works. Well, Estelle got less because she's not leveled up yet. Joshua will take the level there. Curative Horn times 3. Hey, we've beaten the monster. I wasn't expecting to be able to beat it yet. So I'm happy. Very happy. You know we wouldn't be able to do that without defensive gear, don't you? Alright, well let's head back to town, because that's one of the long quests done already. Is this the way back? I think it is. Run through! Made it back to town. And save. Yeah, that's the only way to do that one. Let's do our other job, and then we've got the 2 quests done. We know we're pretty safe for this period of time, don't we? A little bit more cash is never bad. Welcome back. Looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. No problem. That's the monster dump. Now let's become a temporary librarian on the 2nd floor archives. Surely this will be nice and easy for us. Second floor. Temporary librarian time. Anyone want to put away some books? Nope, no one there. Door's locked. Here's the archives. Hello, I'm here to be a temporary librarian. It looks like a mess in here. Excuse me. We saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're already here already. Why don't you just put in the request a little while ago? Well, we had just come in to change assignments, so we were ready for work. Oh, should we get started then? Sure. Depending on how this goes. That's fine. It's about hiring the temp librarian, right? Yeah, that's right. It turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected. What kind of ordeal? I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand though, I've a matter that I would like you to help settle. Consider it a favour, if you will. What kind of matter are you referring to? The archives loaned out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like to get our books back. What? That's simple. Where do we need to go? Let's see. It should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor design room, 4th floor lab and clinic. Got it. Is that everything? Yeah. Please come back once you have them. Okay, we will. We'll start immediately. It feels like we're going to have to do quite a few odd jobs here. In and out, in and out. I guess I could take the elevator. But I have legs. That's always the discussion, isn't it? Do I take the elevator? Well, I have legs. I should use them. Exercise. Gotta get when you can. Was it the workshop or the lab? That was the design room. That's the one. That's the book. And Septium Optic Annals. Now, where are those papers I set aside before I left? Of course, by before, I mean prior to my trip to the Royal Academy, and that was quite a while ago. That one fella quitting ain't much of help either. Right now, the RCL ain't much more than a gussy-up transport ship. We don't do something about finish it, and all that time and work's wasted. Oh, this new engine for the RCL is turning into quite a formidable problem. We've been waiting for Clive and Ruin to join in collaborative research, but he declined our offer. And as things currently stand, we're unable to move forward. Interesting. Alright, where do I go from here? Well, I can check out the workshop too. One more floor up, of course. Haven't we... What? Now you mention it, we did meet previously when we were in Ruin. I thought so. You two were real help that time. I appreciate you finding the orbital gun prototype for me. Oh, it's Carl! Oh yeah, you're that science guy. How'd all your research and stuff end up doing anyway? I think it's safe to say the orbital gun's research is moving along nicely. It'll take time to probably micronize the components, but we can do it. If things go smoothly, we can have them on the shelf soon. Have they end up big sellers? Is it the changed version, or is there another gun waiting? I think it's safe to say the orbital gun's... Oh, it's saying it again. Micronize your components, guy. Never know if Tita joins the party. I might have a real, penchant to buying it. Let's put it that way. It's interesting how we've got no permanent party members except for these two. Constantly meeting new people, and then leaving them behind. Right, where's the book? Tomorrow's cooking. Recently, Ray had me try some kind of vile anti-nap food product sample. It looks like a tomato, but it's terribly bitter. Definitely made me forget any falls asleep. Now I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Well, that's like calling mousetraps on your earlobes anti-sleep aids. It is. Good analogy. I like it. This term I was supposed to be studying... This term. I thought he was going to talk about a terminology, not this term as in school. I was supposed to be studying greenhouses. You know what studying greenhouses means? Quite literally, you're watching the grass grow. Boring, and more importantly, unmarketable. So I decided to breed a new species of tomato. You're rescuing me, so to speak. So, you would like to sound my tomato, huh? Hey, why not? Received acerbic tomato. Very acerbic. Anyone else want some mouse traps as a sleep anti? Is something the matter? This is the factory clinic. We're equipped for dealing with conventional illnesses too, so don't hesitate to come in. Alright, there, book. How kitty talk for dummies. I need that. Meow, 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 meow. Now I can understand everything. That's all I ever wanted in life, right? There's a 5th floor too. To be honest, this lady might send me up to the 5th floor. So I'll use her as my point of exploration, yeah? Oh, are you done? Haha, we brought item for you. Handed over Septium Optic Annals, handed over tomorrow's cooking, and Kitty Talk for Dummies. All the books have been returned. Step librarian completed. Oh, that's done. Good. Now, we have all our books again. And thank you for your assistance. Haha, it's no big deal. We didn't have any issues. That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask you for help in my favourite type of work. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line. So what kind of work is it? As like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called the Herb Woodpecker. I'll make a note of that. Right, Herb Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? So do you have any clues for us? Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down. What the heck is it? It was written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine there's some kind of hint as to its whereabouts. Ain't it bad poetry, maybe? So it was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere? Is evidently so. It's the sort of trick the researchers used to play on each other long ago. I've no idea what would possess someone to hide a book of all things. We certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow such a bizarre custom. Anyway, I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back. Hey, hold on a second. Is this the only lead we have? I'm afraid so. Well, the guild sent you, so I have every confidence in your ability. Well, that's just awesome. Understood. It'll be difficult work, but we will do all we can. You may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here when you do find it. Please bring it back to me. Let's get show on the road then. I look forward to seeing you again. Well, that sounds like you're looking at a statue in a mountain village. In a pond. That doesn't sound horrific bad to find. I mean, there's definitely a clear image of where we need to go for that, right? Right, here's the operations factory. That's where we need to go for you. And here's an outside thing. Can I go on the crane? Alright, ooh, 5th floor, roof floor. Let's go to the roof. We know we need to go to that room up there. There's nothing up here. Use the lift like cheats. Actually, the lift was fairly faster, gameplay-wise as well. But it seems that we've actually completed the quest that we had on offer. So let's go report it. Whee! Super fast. Maybe we don't speedrun on that. Alright, 10 librarians completed. We now have a complete 200 BP. Didn't level up though. Thought 200 would be a landmark. Right, both reported. But this one is a different kind of quest. Interesting. Thought you were Bruno then for a second. I'm looking for Bruno, you know. Which one's Bruno now? Who's Bruno? You're not Bruno, you're Priam. I need a Bruno in my life. Right, there we go. Well, may as well take that again. My characters don't need the exercise. They've got enough exercise, surely. Save! Right, what are you guys up to? It just really bugs me. I fix one thing and another thing pops up because of it. I'm never going to finish. What's going on then, guys? Currently the orbital calculator is in poor condition. We can't seem to repair it no matter what we try. It seems to act up when we switch modes. Do you have any ideas to share with us? Well, let's see. The problem with mode changeover means that something is probably wrong with the memory. Have you run a full diagnostic on the memory core yet? I've gone to the wrong place, haven't I? Because of side quests, I've completely forgotten what I'm blooming doing. Onto the Zeiss sheet. Temporary librarian. It seems hidden somewhere within the Zeiss region. Factory chief. He's in the basement, wasn't he? It's not you. You're the supervisor, not the chief. You're not good enough. Right. I'm going back. Is he in here? Nope. Where did he say the factory chief was again? Right, yeah, I wonder what he's doing right now. Where's the factory chief? Why am I getting this so wrong? Where's the factory chief? What floor are you on, sir? I thought I'd have accidentally bumped into you in all this time, but I didn't. Somehow I didn't. You're not Eric. That's the supervisor, not the chief. Do you know what the factory chief is? You're not the chief! Well, you were the ones with Tita before, no? I'm in the central factory. Can I help you? Well, you're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. We have to talk to you. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel used the intercom, keeping one very eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir. The people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir. Right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the 2nd floor. Nice. I didn't think you'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. Let's not. Now that we've kept him waiting, Gauls were supposed to talk to the receptionist first. Don't tell me he's in the door that was locked. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle Joshua, right? Yes. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild and Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. It'd be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. There's no exaggerating to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious Black Orbment. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this orbment? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the Black Orbment and handed it to the factory chief. That certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved in the orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbment to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberl either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbments were first invented 50 years ago. You don't say. Estelle took out a combat orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right. There are numbers right here. Crazy. You mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hey. Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? Bah, I can't find the maintenance cover. Now I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Oh man, would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes, but I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Alright, the one mentioned in the note? Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the orbment. Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? I know. Well, let me think. The letter R and the people that Cassius knew must be Professor Russell. I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? Wait a second. How do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberl in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor Epstein, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back. That's why Liberl is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anything like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof, handle this orbment. We have no idea what it really is. Huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he has an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what it'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's with the far-off look? I guess there's a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure they'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go find him? Hold on a moment. Murdoch flipped the switch on the intercom. Testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. What, did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he really must be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? Excuse me. Hey! What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua? You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. So I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter? Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Oh yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. You'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. You're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbments. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you braces have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it? Well, let's get moving. We've already explored it, so Tita is back already. Has she gained a level since we'd last been by? No, she's still just about to gain a level, so she kept the experience level we were at before we headed out there. The experience difference is so massive. Oh, okay. I guess we better unlock her slots, if anything. Or at least one of her slots, if we're gonna have you. Down we go. Oh, too far. Yeah, I already went and sailed there, though. So I know exactly where we're going. I had no problem finding it. But when we go past the guild shop, always check for quests. Nothing. Good. You never know where there might be a hidden one as well. I mean, the ones at the school are pretty easy to find, to be fair. And we nearly missed one there. Haha! This is my house! Wow, nice place. Professor Russell is here. No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. Sure thing. Except now he's not. Must be on the roof then. I'm home, Grandpa. Okay, maybe this way. Oh, so this is the professor. Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on got it! Ah! I did it. It's finally complete. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once. Whoa! What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Oh, I see. He really is subbing. Oh, he's subbing all right. I'm so embarrassed. Hey, welcome to Hyper Kirby. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's move on. Down here he is now. Oh, he's put something on there. Grandpa, was that there before? There's some people here who need to talk to you. Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests. But Grandpa... This new invention will actually block a biosensor orbment's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans. Oh, really? Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on, we've got testing to do. Right. Professor Russell and Tita began working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now! Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while. Hey, you with the black hair! Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it. Alright. Wait, Joshua! Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't. Quit farting around and make some coffee. Why should I have to make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud. You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua? Who? When I think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Gone send along some fresh faces then, I presume. Grandpa. So Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Haha, sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory. It was only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants. Yeah, completely natural. This is no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. Often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of orbment after all. Why, now you're a bright lad, then aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. Well, I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Ha ha! Please, you're too kind. Moving on. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise. So you really do know our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days. Some 20 years ago. Met him too. He had the really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like he'll be safe and trusting. You know what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree. What are you talking about? And what did you wanted my help with? Well, Estelle explained to the Professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment. I see. Wow, a pitch black orbment. Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too. Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. He's just going straight in. Without word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbment. Wait, what are you doing? A special alloy steel cutter. As I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Estelle Joshua and Tita peered intently at the Black Orbment. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I could certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. What now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. You can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You make my head hurt with your techno-babble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish. But in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring. But it's a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado... Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? Sure. Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. Can't promise it'll be anything special, but... Sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep. Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. They're very ditzy. Are we going to learn much more about the Black Orbment? Now if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you put the orbment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good. Now commencing orbital force measurement tests on the Black Orbment. Black Orbment. So that's what's going to be the official name after all. But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom? No. Simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say. Why are you fidgeting? Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh? Oh. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out, it's the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now, let's see just how much this contraption is really worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click! Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes. Well, they're kind of weird. A tachometer? Tachometer? Yeah, go tachometer. Tachometer needles, shaking like crazy. And now it's spinning around the dial. What? What's going on here? Joshua! It's the same black light from before. What? It just neutralized your thing, didn't it? Oh! It's an anti-orbment device. That's super powerful. In a world like this, where the technology now relies on it, or is becoming that way, that could be considered a WMD. It's like an EMP before... Ooh. Like, you could use that to, like, lay the siege for an attack. That's dangerous. And it disables people's main ways of fighting with the orbments, too, at this point. Look, Grandpa, I won't take much more of this. He has to shut it down.
Don't you dare. Just a little longer, we'll have something.
Wait a second. All the lights in town are going out. Huh?
What in? Now we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment.
Oh, they're back on. Phew.
Let's see the readout. Nothing. They didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner in which the Black Orbment sat. But even that, well, adds to everything else.
Good. It looks like the experiment's finished. How's it outside? Fine. All the lights are back, like nothing happened. Still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that?
That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon.
The what down? Do you mean how everything inside all the orbments just stopped working at once? So the Black Orbment did this?
Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed.
Only you would think causing a blackout of an entire city is interesting. Professor!
Murdoch, just a man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Orbment, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Ah, nuts. You got me.
That's it. They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I'm surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. Haha, no kidding. Back on the subject of the Black Orbment. It's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah. What's Buff gonna do now that his equipment's got all kaflooey? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. No kidding. You guys sleep okay? Yeah, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbment secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared out over by the factory chief yesterday. Didn't even put a dent in him. Really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that orbment too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay! You can come with me! Oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. Not on fire soup's good. I guess that's what the smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. You want to keep her? She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'll just check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey, Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on our way? Sure, go ahead. You never know when more quests might appear, after all. Quests. Well, I guess everyone's a bit freaking out. Wheat, white rice, sourdough? What kind of bread is good bread anyway? Labels would be so much easier. Well, I guess. Bread's bread. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Kilika. How about the basics from the factory chief already? Well, I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The field is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. I thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Sure thing. We've given our report. Well, I think that's about time to call it for another session after a big section of story. Especially when I'm at the point when I can go around some shops and buy some stuff here and there and make sure I have ingredients, weaponry, because of course I should be able to buy something better for Tita at this point in time, and more. But, of course, we'll be continuing on next week. So don't worry about that, as Hyper Kirby follows. Thank you very much. And now I'm free to talk in that sense as well. But for this week, we'll have a 7-hour session done. We'll have a week's worth of episodes. I'll see you for more. Chapter 3 is just ready to unfold. Bye-bye.